make any sense.
No, of course not.
The bone structure is so different, and people that deny that are crazy.
I know. That is silly.
She's not good. No, she's not good.
She's not a good fighter.
No, she's just strong.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing, you don't look at her and think, like, oh, she fights like Chris Cyborg, or she's not that unbelievably talented.
Right.
She's just physically way
Super
different.
Of course, different, but what woman do you know who, content creator, YouTuber, singer, whatever, who's like, I want to get in the ring and fight her?
You won't believe what just exploded on the mic when Joe Rogan absolutely lost his cool after Clarissa Shields boldly challenged Rolando Romero, sparking a heated debate that shook fight fans everywhere. Rogan didn't hold back, firing straight at the reality that men and women are built differently, insisting that this fundamental truth is exactly why sports have always been separated. He doubled down, arguing that ignoring physical differences isn't just naive, it's dangerous. The moment instantly turned intense, with emotions rising and opinions clashing, as Shields' confidence met Rogan's blunt perspective. What started as a challenge quickly became a viral flashpoint, exposing the raw tension between ambition, biology, and the boundaries of combat sports today. And fans everywhere are now asking the same question: should limits be tested or respected in the ring today?
That to say that like you can't bring that up, that's offensive, is ridiculous to me.
Well, especially when it comes to fighting.
Yeah, man.
That was the big one. And that was where I really understood, like, how bizarre and
It's
how
offensive for that?
Yeah, how cult-like this ideology is.
I'd like to see you transition to a woman and fight women.
It'd be a lot of fun.
To have, what, 12 murder charges? That would be the...
However, Clarissa Shields fired back with unwavering confidence, dismissing Rolando Romero's chances and claiming he simply doesn't have the skill set to beat her inside the ring. She argued that Romero relies heavily on raw strength and explosive power, but lacks the refined boxing fundamentals that separate good fighters from elite champions. According to Shields, true dominance comes from sharp technique, calculated strategy, and high-level ring IQ, not just brute force. She made it clear that against a technically superior fighter, power alone fades quickly. Shields believes her experience, precision, and mental control would expose Romero's weaknesses round by round. In her view, without evolution in his boxing ability, Romero's aggressive style would be neutralized, proving that skill, not strength, ultimately decides who controls the fight at the highest level.
He's not that great of a boxer. He's strong.
Yes.
Yes. But what else? I'm a woman, but I'm bigger. I'm longer. I got better skills.
Rolando Romero didn't hesitate to respond, stepping into the spotlight with bold confidence and making it clear he's ready to face Clarissa Shields on his own terms. He claimed he wouldn't even need to move up in weight to match her division, insisting that his natural strength and knockout power would still give him the edge. Romero doubled down, suggesting that physical dominance isn't something that disappears with weight differences, and he believes his explosiveness would translate no matter the division. With that mindset, he brushed off any doubts and embraced the challenge head-on. For Romero, it's simple. He trusts his power, his instincts, and his ability to rise to the moment against any opponent, regardless of size or expectations inside the ring.
People, right? Clarissa has been out here saying she could beat you in a fight. Now, I know you say you don't hear women, but I mean, you can spar with her, maybe. I don't know.
Nice.
She'll beat me. She'll beat you?
Yeah, it's better to be.
She got skill. She's quiet, right?
Yeah, skill, pay the bill, she has good blow, yada, 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 all that stuff. She'll beat me.
She'll beat you? If you want to fight, what way would you fight her? Every weight? Okay. All right.
Meanwhile, Clarissa Shields has continued to elevate her legacy, boldly claiming she belongs among boxing's all-time greatest fighters. She didn't hold back, stating that in her eyes, only Muhammad Ali and Floyd Mayweather Jr. stand above her in the history of the sport. It was a statement that instantly sparked debate across the boxing world, with fans and analysts questioning whether her achievements already justify such a high ranking. Still, Shields backed it up by pointing to her undefeated record and championship dominance across multiple weight divisions. For her, greatness isn't just about history, it's about proving it every time she steps into the ring. She believes her legacy is still growing with every performance she.
Me personally, that I am one of the best boxers in the world, male or female. I think it's Muhammad Ali,
Floyd Mayweather? Me. That's it. That's it. But you know what? I will say that I think that I'm so good that I'm hard on myself because I should be knocking these girls out. If I can go on there and win unanimous decisions, I'm always asking myself after the fight, why didn't you get the knockout? How come didn't the knockout come? So for me, that's what I'm working on. So I got all the skills and the power and everything. I just have to figure it out and put it all together. And I've been fighting some of the toughest competition ever since I've been pro.
She often points to her undisputed championships and Olympic gold medals as undeniable proof of her greatness, reinforcing her belief that her legacy already stands among the elite in boxing history. Clarissa Shields argues that very few fighters have dominated multiple divisions while maintaining complete control over their competition the way she has. For her, it's not just about winning fights, it's about making a statement every time she steps into the ring. She highlights her consistency, discipline, and ability to perform under pressure as key factors that separate her from others. Shields firmly believes that when her career is fully complete, there will be no debate. Her name will be mentioned alongside the greatest fighters to ever exist in the sport.
I'm three-time undisputed champ. 2 times at 160 means everything to me. People always say, Clarissa, you're the self-proclaimed GOAT. No, I'm not. I can be any female boxer you put in front of me. Rather she's a big puncher, faster, slicker, taller, whatever you want to say. I can adapt and I can win and I can bite down when it gets hard against anybody. So I am the greatest woman of all time. And if nobody believed me when I said it back then, they got to believe me now because Vanna Marshall hits like a damn man.
Recently, Clarissa Shields added more fuel to the debate by sharing a sparring video that quickly grabbed attention across the boxing world. In the footage, she was seen going up against a male opponent and clearly controlling the action, showcasing her speed, precision, and ring awareness. The clip wasn't just about sparring, it was a statement. Shields used it to prove that her skills can compete with, and even dominate, male fighters in certain situations. Her sharp combinations and defensive control stood out, leaving fans divided and critics questioning the limits of traditional boundaries in the sport. For Shields, it was another bold message that her abilities go beyond expectations, and she's ready to challenge any narrative that doubts her capabilities inside the ring. Despite her confidence and growing list of achievements, critics continue to push back, raising serious doubts about how far her success can translate against male opposition. Many argue that if Clarissa Shields doesn't consistently score knockouts against elite female fighters, stepping into the ring with a man would present an entirely different level of difficulty. They point to the natural differences in strength, power, and physical durability, emphasizing that even the most skilled female boxer would face a significant uphill battle. While Shields' technique, ring IQ, and championship pedigree are undeniable, skeptics believe those advantages may not be enough to overcome the raw physical edge. For them, the debate isn't about disrespect, but about the realities of combat sports and the limits that biology can impose inside the ring.
You can't knock out women. What makes you think you can knock out a man? And in particular, a man of that size and a man that has a reputation that he has, and he's a heavy-handed guy.
As the debate reaches its peak, fans remain divided on whether Clarissa Shields could truly compete with male fighters at a high level. Some argue she might stand a chance against a smaller, less power-driven boxer like Shakur Stevenson, whose style focuses on defense and precision rather than knockouts, but even then, most believe he would still come out on top. Past sparring stories, including the moment she was dropped, continue to fuel skepticism despite her claims of unfair circumstances. Voices like Sean Porter and Alicia Baumgardner reinforce the reality of physical differences, while Rolando Romero adds his own perspective to the mix. Still, the conversation isn't dying anytime soon. What do you think? Can she really prove the doubters wrong? Drop your opinion below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.